Sonny's in the ER with Kristina. She's been beaten up twice in a month, and he wants it resolved tonight.
What do you know about Kristina's boyfriend, Keifer Bauer?
Well, Michael doesn't like him. He's picked fights with Michael, bullied Morgan, and actually, Carly doesn't like the way that Keifer treats Kristina.
Why?
Apparently, she saw Keifer manhandle Kristina at some point. You know what? She actually thinks that it's Keifer who's been beating Kristina up, not Ethan.
Why didn't you mention Keifer as a suspect before?
Because I had no proof. All I knew was Carly didn't like the guy. I can't go off of that. I figured if Keifer was the one who had attacked Kristina, you would get there.
Well, I did, but there's still no hard evidence.
What do you have?
All right, the night of the first attack, Kristina was supposed to go to a party thrown by one of Keifer's friends. That friend told me that Keifer was over the top angry, waiting around for her. He finally took off somewhere between 8:30 and 9. At 9:30, Alexis's neighbor saw a light color SUV, just like the one Keifer drives, leave the Davises.
Timing fits.
Yeah.
It was after Sam dropped Kristina off and before Ethan got there.
Exactly. Now, Dante and I talked to Keifer tonight. He was nervous and defensive, and now I'm afraid he... Just a second. It's Dante. What's going on?
Kristina just identified Keifer Bauer as her attacker, both times. We gotta find this son of a bitch.
Tiffany, how's Kristina doing?
They're still running tests. So far, there don't seem to be any broken bones or internal injuries. She's in room 610.
Thanks.
Hey, she's just taking a rest.
How's she holding up?
It was brutal. I mean, she didn't even get her chance to from the first one, you know?
Did she ID Keifer as her attacker?
Yeah. I put out that APB.
Okay. You know, the Bauers are going to fight this tooth and nail. Keifer's dad is a top attorney himself. He'll hire the best defense money can buy. And he's going to challenge Kristina's statement because she lied before.
She couldn't tell the truth for months. I don't know, tonight when I sat with her, I saw trust in her eyes, you know? I think she felt safe with me, you know? Like she could tell the truth. It's weird. I grew up my whole life thinking I was an only child, and I got a couple brothers and a sister, and part of it feels new, and part of it feels like we've had this connection for a long time.
Yeah. Well, speaking of siblings, I'll let Ethan know that he's off the hook.
Does Jason know?
Yeah, I was with him when you called, actually.
Great. So he's loading his gun. We got to find Keifer before he does.
I know you don't think much of Jason, but if Sonny had ordered anyone else to take Ethan out, he wouldn't be alive right now. Just got a call from dispatch. Keifer Bauer was brought in, victim of a hit and run.
That's right.
I'd like to speak with him.
He's in and out of consciousness. He's not making much sense. But you can give it a try. He's in cubicle 1.
All right, thanks.
No, leave me alone.
Something about Kristina. That'll come later. Hear about your accident. Can you tell me what happened?
The car was moving so fast.
What kind of car was it? Could you see the driver?
Get away from my son!
Keifer.
Keifer?
Keith?
Oh, God, Daddy and I are...
Keith!
It's okay. Honey?
Excuse me.
How dare you interrogate my son while he's lying there critically injured? Your harassment is most likely the reason he got hurt.
Mr. Bauer, I understand that you're upset. Okay.
Keifer was very upset the last time he spoke with you. He probably crossed that street in a completely distracted state of mind because of you. If his injuries are permanent, I am going to make sure that you are not only jobless, but you are buried in lawsuits.
Kristina Davis was attacked tonight in her home for the 2nd time.
I am sure that that is very, very sad, but that has nothing to do with Keifer. Unless you think that her attacker is the one who ran my son down.
It's not possible. Kristina ID'd Keifer as her assailant, both tonight and on the night of March 12th.
I would strongly advise you not to accuse my son of crimes he didn't commit.
I'm not accusing him. Kristina is.
Why don't you go find the maniac who ran down my son?
I was questioning him to see if he could identify the hit-and-run driver. Just tell him I'll be back. Did you lose your phone or something? I've been trying to get a hold of you.
Any news about who thumped Kristina?
Yeah, that's why I've been trying to track him down, let him know he's in the clear. Kristina ID'd Keifer, her boyfriend, as her attacker.
Great. So this is all over. Hold it. Looks to me like we're being a little optimistic.
Well, look, Sonny is definitely off your back now, which is good news, but we may have an unfortunate coincidence on our hands. Keifer was hit by a car tonight, and your front fender is smashed in.